Hey, welcome on back to the Deeper Dive. It is your host, Luke, and today's video is so exciting. This news just dropped earlier today about Velo Labs bringing BlackRock's tokenized short term treasury fund to Southeast Asia. And this is really exciting stuff, guys. And I have some stuff that has never been seen before about one of the largest payment infrastructures in the world connected to our one and only Lightnet and Velo labs. So let's get right into things. This is the news that came out today, and we can see how they say over 1 million Velo's Orbit payment app users and vendors across Southeast Asia leverage USDV for seamless transactions, value storage without a bank account, cross-border transfers, and off-ramping to local currencies at local banks 24/7, all while earning yield on chain. And this was just huge. This is with Securitize and Blackrock connected to Velo Labs. We can see Velo Labs co-chairman say that Velo Labs is very pleased to bring BlackRock's high-quality institutional yield products to Southeast Asia. At Velo, we are building the bridges and rails that will ensure frictionless, borderless, and formless payments and trading experiences for both institutional and retail users across Asia. Today's announcement demonstrates our commitment to bringing Velo users access to the highest quality institutional assets in the world. And this is just super exciting because BlackRock is one of the largest fund managers in the world. So to have those ties is just absolutely massive in my opinion. And I'm super excited to see where this goes, especially when Orbit launches, because I think that things are going to be absolutely massive with Velo. And this was probably some of the best news we could have received this month. We knew that we had news coming, so this was just great, guys. I mean, what more can you really ask for from Velo? They drop news constantly. It's the best news. They have Orbit coming out, which is going to be absolutely massive, 500,000 users by the end of the year. And it just seems like all of the pieces are falling right into place. Now, we also have this post from CEO at Lightnet, which this was a little over 4 months ago. I think somewhere from June to May. But they said, recently we had the pleasure of meeting with Dan and Reza from Dandelion at our Lightnet booth at Money 2020. It was a great opportunity to engage in a valuable discussion with them. We appreciate their time and insights, and we look forward to the possibility of working together in the future. Now, if we go down to these replies, we can see, I want to start with MD Rizal Kareem here, who said, thanks for having us. It was great meeting you and Lightnet team at Money 2020. And if we go onto his page, we can see that he is the Director of Business Development at Dandelion Payments. He also worked at Ant Group as Head of Business Development. We can see at the bottom here, it says, directly led complex blockchain participation negotiations with global banks and financial institutions. So did these financial institutions include Lightnet? That is what I am curious about, as well as how he is Director of Business Development at Dandelion Payments. And I will get into why this is big. Now, we also had Nick Yu say exciting, and Nick Yu is Western Union's Manager of Business Development, and we know that Lightnet and Western Union are already partners, so this is just nice to see him commenting down below. We also have Charlie Chia here, who said, what an awesome reunion. Reunion? Interesting. Is he talking about Money 2020? Or is he talking about something else here? Now, on Charlie's page, he is Director and Head of Commercial and Money Movement Solutions at Visa. We know Visa is partnered with Lightnet and Velo Labs. So this was just very interesting to see. We also have one more comment here from Venkat, and they said, great opportunity for both teams. And they work for RIA Money Transfer, which is under Euronet, which both RIA Money Transfer and Dandelion Payments are under Euronet. And he's been there for 12 years. So this is pretty exciting considering what we know is going on with all of these connections in terms of Lightnet and Velo Labs. Now, I got to thinking about this post, and I decided to look into Dandelion and see if there was any connections with Lightnet, and what do you know? Here on a PDF from Euronet worldwide, this was made at the end of Q2, so I'm guessing around July, but we can see right here that it says, they claim Dandelion is the largest real-time cross-border payment platform in the world. And they say they signed Lightnet in Singapore in a high-growth consumer and business payments provider. So that is just crazy, guys. They're saying they signed them, that they made some sort of agreement. And this is just absolutely hype. I mean, let me show you guys their site here. So dandelionpayments.com, check it out. Find anything if you can that I didn't cover. But they connect 190 countries and 110 currencies. They have mobile wallets in 51 countries, covering 51 countries, as well as 2 billion accounts. Okay, imagine the connections to Orbit, as well as cash pickup, 162 countries, 550,000 locations. Bank deposits, 172 countries, 4.1 billion accounts, powering 148 million transactions annually in business to business, business to consumer, consumer to business, and consumer to consumer. So that is absolutely crazy, guys. This is probably one of the biggest connections that I have seen with Velo and Lightnet ever. Okay, I mean, Visa, they're big. These other banks, they're big, but this is what really comes down to the nitty gritty that is connecting all of these places and all of these businesses, these banks. So this is wild. Now, going on to about them, we can see that they have Euronet, RIA, XE, and ePay. And we can also see how they talk about those 550,000 cash locations and over 6 billion accounts. And that is just insane, guys. I also wanted to show you guys this on Euronet's site, where they talk about how they had $3.7 billion in revenue in 2023. And they say, we are a leading financial technology solutions and payment provider. And if we scroll down, we can see them mention their services, Dandelion, Ren, ePay, RIA, Dandelion for money transfer. These are all almost under an umbrella. And then if we go down, we can see connecting the world through financial participation. 54,000 ATMs installed worldwide. Imagine how this is going to go with Orbit and with 7-Eleven and with all of these ATMs if they plug into Lightnet and use Velo Labs and create this interoperability that we have heard so much talk about. 586,000 money transfer locations, and once again, those 6 billion bank and wallet accounts in a remittance network. And this is just huge. And so I went down here and I clicked on read more, and I saw that this post was made where Euronet expands Malaysian market presence with the acquisition of MEPS ATM terminals from Paynet. Okay, so they acquired 800 ATMs in Malaysia. And so right here we can see where they say this acquisition enhances Euronet's role as the largest non-bank operator of ATM terminals in Malaysia. So we already know that this is absolutely massive. But what do you think is easier, getting banks to integrate with Lightnet or having a private non-bank operator integrate with Lightnet? I think it's pretty obvious that the non-bank would be easier. And so that is just crazy. We also have this, which is Ren Payments site. And Ren is actually trying to accelerate fintech's growth with Ren's innovation. And we can see how they talk much about that, fueling fintech innovation and growth and disruption of traditional financial models, driving expansion and success. So I think that this is absolutely insane, especially this right here. We can also go up and see their money transfer business segment, which says that they signed China's WeChat, which I have spoke so much about, even in a recent post from yesterday, connecting Tencent with Air Wallets and as well to Lightnet and Velo Labs. So this stuff is truly insane, guys. I think that Lightnet is truly bigger than we even know, beyond what we can process, because these connections are what we know, but I'm sure there is plenty of NDAs and stuff that we don't. So this is also huge with BlackRock and Securitize. Let me know what you guys think of today's video. Super excited to show you guys this stuff since I had never seen it anywhere else. I've never seen anyone talk about it, but drop a like for this content. Make sure you're subscribed because more is going to come. I'm going to keep updating you guys with this Velo and Lightnet content. Keep you in the loop. But please drop a comment as well and let me know what you think about this stuff. I mean, BlackRock's huge to begin with, but so is Dandelion and Euronet. So I'll talk to you guys later. Drop that comment, as I said, the like, the subscribe, because we are only in the beginning of this ride. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.